Hey everyone, so we got a couple new knives to review today. I'm just collecting, I guess, a bunch of small knives to open boxes with. Historically, I think this is one of the best ones you can get, but I'm not sure if you can get it anymore. I bought all these off Aliexpress. If you guys are looking for knives or of this nature, you always want to look up EDC, which is everyday carry, EDC knife, and these things always show up in the results on that website. But I'm pretty sure you can buy these on eBay and Amazon as well. Mini keychain knife is another search term. I don't provide direct links because it depends what country you live in. Your price is going to be affected by that, and I don't live in your country. And then also, they don't monetize anything for me, so forget them. I don't care. So, sorry. Okay, anyways, but this one is nice because this is real Damascus steel. This is literally layers of steel. And then I went and bought another one because I like this one so much, but this is fake. So be mindful of that. This is like etching. This is like a laser etched pattern. It's still one cheap piece of stainless steel. I mean, still you can sharpen it and it works. It's just that it's not high grade carbon steel like a Damascus would be. So be mindful of that. There are imposters or fakes of this thing. Yeah, anyways, and they're actually different sizes. So, yeah, again, I don't know. So I decided to buy these two today. Well, they showed up today. And so how's our search terms? Damascus blade, mini, sharp, EDC, self-defense, portable. So they're your search terms on Aliexpress if you want to find these things. They all come with these sheaths, which I obviously don't keep because I don't really put these on my keychain. I just use them to open boxes here. So, alright, so I can tell this is a cheap... This is not Damascus, by the way. Damascus is layered steel. This is just cheap stainless steel. We'll have to see if it's any sharp. Let's pull out the other one while we're at it. So same description here, but let's see what it looks like. Alright, so I think these are identical, it's just that the handle is slightly different. They both seem to have the same kind of sheath. It's funny, it's actually... If you have like action figures, you know, like 1/6 scale action figures, this would be perfect to pose with your Hot Toys figures and stuff like that. You'll notice here, it's just the finish of the steel. I feel like this is genuine stainless steel. This might just be chrome plated mild steel. You know, it's so smooth, that's chromed, I think. Whereas this, I think, is the raw stainless steel. So you'll notice the handles, this one has a straight shaft handle. It's wood and I don't know if that's copper or what, or plated something. There's a little, I don't know if that's an O-ring or black paint. Let me see. I can't tell. It doesn't feel soft. I can't say for sure. Now this one with the cheaper looking blade just has a bowed out wooden handle and brass. And there is a hole there for the actual, these things. These things are worthless, by the way. Don't trust these to carry anything. They break very easily, so I'm going to save these for scale model builds. But you don't really want to use those sort of things for actual functional use. There's a little bit of a finger ridge back here. So I guess if you're going to chop some miniature carrots or something, you can. I don't know if this is so important, but maybe it is to you. This one weighs 8.05 grams. This one weighs 7.9. And I think maybe it's because the wood and the metal, maybe brass is heavier than whatever that thing that looks like copper. With the sheath there, yeah, 10.07. The cheaper looking one. I assume it's that one. Anyway, they're around 10 grams. But for me, this is still, I think, the highest quality looking one. Although these handles are really nice. That's kind of what sold me on them. Overall length of all these things. And blade length. The battery died. What do you know? Sorry. Let's see roughly how long these things are. This is 54. This is over 2 inches. Yeah, same. The one I like, same. This one's a little bit longer, actually. Around 58. That sort of length. Blade length is somewhere around 31. 28. 28. Okay. Actually, we gotta see if we can actually cut a box. Let's start with the one that looks better, the stainless brushed one. Oh yeah, that's very sharp actually. No complaints. Well, for tape it's fine, but clearly as you see it actually won't puncture this cardboard. So it's not the sharpest knife in the tool shed, right? What about this one? See if this can cut through cardboard. Now again, it's cutting through one layer, but it's not cutting through to the back side, that tape. Obviously now if I go through the tape side, it will cut through. So yeah, it's not a razor blade. It's a it's a really cheap knife. That's what it is. I'm not gonna actually use this sheath, so let's see. I mean, it did cut through that fake leather. That did okay. All right. So that's the chromed one. Here's the brushed one. Yeah. What do you know? It almost went through the whole thing. So I guess it's sharp enough to do that. Cut through the sewing thread there as well. So that's pretty good. Let's try this cardboard box. Okay, that's not an issue. Yeah, alright, well, they work fine. They're gonna be able to cut through a tape of boxes easily enough. Someone questioned, my not using a Microtech knife because it's expensive. And that's generally true because you have to sharpen Microtech knives. I don't want to sharpen a $200 knife and screw it up. But with a cheap knife like this, I don't really care if I ruin the edge, right? So I just use a 600 and 400 sided thing. I generally just stick to 600, this diamond honing stick here, and I just do one side, maybe around 30 degrees, and all I do is that. So for all these, a few strokes, and that's how I sharpen my cheap knives. But yeah, when it comes to real knives, I don't want to sharpen them because I'm not a professional sharpener. I find that I'll probably dull the blade more. Alright, well anyways, for today, these little cleavers, I mean, for the price, I guess you can't complain. If you have action figures 1/6 scale, I think they'll fit in nicely. I don't know about these with these squarish handles. See, look how wide these handles are. These might not fit an action figure's hand too well. But then again, yeah, this is definitely the best one because you can even see the layering, I think, a little bit back there. This is real Damascus steel, which is impressive. The other ones, no. They're just some sort of cheap stainless steel, but they're good enough to cut boxes and probably dangerous if you're going to use them for action figures. Okay, so that's it today. We'll see you in the next knife review.